It's your boy Krown Vic, you fucking with Off the Porch. Damn. Yeah.
Jumped off the porch, so I landed on my feet. Heard it's real in the field when them ballers set a cleat.
Krown Vic came, well, he used to call me champ in high school because I won a state championship in wrestling at 215 my senior year. So I got the nickname champ from my boy Lito, and then like it caught on with all my homies and shit like that. And then when I started rapping, I was trying, my original name is Victor, like my real name, my birth name is Victor. So I just combined like champ, but I can't be Champ Vic, you know what I'm saying? So I just said champ, got a crown, king, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, Krown Vic, and that's how I got my name. Yeah. First generation African, so my parents are from Cameroon, but I am from VA. I done lived all over Virginia, from the top, to the bottom, Norfolk. I was in Norfolk for the last 7 years of my life. I went to school out there, went to ODU, went to Norfolk State as well for a little bit until I started rapping. So I'm from VA. Oh man, that was weird. I was in a group with my boys called the Sachi Clan, and we were just like bullshitting around. It was like my dad got sick of cancer and shit, so I was just trying to find an outlet to express myself or whatever. I always fucked with poetry, you know, who doesn't? And I was just doing that for fun, you know what I'm saying? Like keep my mind off my pops and shit. And we started getting good at it, you know what I'm saying? Because we play sports, so you know, you the grind, you keep working at something, you get good at it. So we just got nice. Then I ended up getting in some trouble. Was gone for a little bit, but in that time when I was gone, I was writing rhymes, rapping on niggas on the tiers and shit, you know what I'm saying, the blocks. Then when I got home, my man Chop was like, yo, let's take this shit serious, like you got something. So I just kept rolling with it. I've been off the porch, but I didn't, yeah. I mean, I don't want to say that, but yeah, something like that, you know what I'm saying? I didn't got in some trouble, I didn't dabble with some things, you know what I'm saying? Current state of music DMV, I love it. I like it because I feel like, first off, we starting to come together a little more, which is better, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people doing it, a lot of dope people doing it, that's the key. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people doing their own things, making their own waves, trying to put the DMV on hard, not repping where they're not from, like really trying to put the DMV on. I really love that a lot. Shit, I used to party heavy. I'm at a point now where like, cause I done been through college and all that, you know what I'm saying? Kick bags, college parties, wilding out, blackout, drunk. I done all that, so I'm good on the party, but right now it's like more so for the business and for the image. It's like you gotta do it. So the networking aspect of it, getting to meet cool people, interesting people, just building my brand just like that, you know what I'm saying? Showing love to the DJs, getting invited out, doing shows. So that's like, my party usually strategic now, like it's for a reason. I don't just party just to party anymore. Oh, I'm single right now, but yeah, or I'm married to the music, you can say that. But yeah, you know, I'm single right now, I'm married to the music, you know, yeah. If it makes sense, you know, I have a team though, like it's called the Fern Plague, so we kind of run like a label. I mean, we don't have a $1 million, $1 billion budget, but we got some paperwork behind it, so we kind of run like a label. So we have all the pieces, we have a little different outlets to certain things that other people probably don't have. So we're trying to form a label, but if it makes sense, I would sign to one, you know what I'm saying, for the extra backing and the help. So, but the independent route feels sweet. I can do me, wake up when I want, do what I want, you know what I'm saying, full creative control, and I enjoy that, you know what I'm saying. My team support me, so I like that. So, well, I grew up with my niggas, like my homies and shit, so like I moved from Alexandria to Leawood. Fords, that's what I met all my manager, Chop, Millie, Boogs, like all my homies, Lito, Gars. I met like all my niggas. That's when I met them, like sixth, 7th grade. I met them, and then from then on we been kicking it, running. Me and Gars went to school together down in Norfolk. You know what I'm saying? So we was always tight knit. I kind of like was always cool with my niggas. They stayed back because, you know what I'm saying, life was different for them. But you know what I'm saying? Like we've been running since like we was 12, man. And it's crazy how it works out. How life works out like that. Oh, also I gotta add too, I got my team together too. Like we got Coach, my other manager. He was Chop, he grew up with Chop. You know what I'm saying? So they grew up together, and you know he was involved in the cause we went to a seminar, music seminar, me and Garth, and the dude told us, Mike Wynn, I'll never forget it, he's like, you gotta get a white boy, you gotta get a white boy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get a face, you gotta get a white boy. I swear to God, his exact words. And however he meant it, I know what he meant, but you know what I'm saying, y'all that are smart, you know what he meant by that. But so lo and behold, Chop introduced the Costa. He's working at Mercedes-Benz. He's the finance manager there. And that's like, he joined the squad, and that's how we became like a real functioning like unit, because he brought that corporate side to what we had. You know what I'm saying? We had that street edge, street smarts, all that, but he brought that corporate knowledge to us. And we just learned from him. We just really started rolling from there. So yeah, the team just kind of like, over the years, people just come through and just help, and they just join the family, because it's like a family, like a mob for real, you know? Like on some random shit, bro, like you might not believe me, it's Sia. I fuck with her music a lot though, on the low, bro, like for real. And like of course, like the Adeles, like I want to work with like, cause I mean, of course the Drakes, the Futures, the Kendricks, the J. Coles, but I want to work with people that's gonna like push my creativity. So that's why I really would say like C is a major one, cause the type of like the way her content and what she's talking about, I really fuck with. Yeah. Crazy studio store. Look, me and my nigga DC, this nigga buys a studio with, like through DJ LES. He's like, they have a connection, they meet him in Norfolk, he buys a studio, so we start working out of there. Now we in Norfolk, mind you. So we got all types of niggas running through this motherfucker, and niggas get to beefing in the studio, and we diffuse the situation, you know what I'm saying? And everybody dispersed, it gets calm, whatever, we thought everything was cool. So we started throwing events, like little like open mics at like this, I forgot what the place was called, like a restaurant down the street. So we think everything is cool. We thought open mic. We just geeking to get the bread, not even being cognizant of the fact that these two dudes was beefing or their cliques was beefing. We book them the same night. So we get to the show. They do their thing, and they get in the parking lot. They get the scuffling, and next thing you know, shots fired, bang, pop, pop, pop. Bullets going past my ear. You know what I'm saying? Niggas dodging, ducking. That shit was crazy. That shit all stemmed from the stew and us. And what it stemmed from was us overbooking the studio, geeking for bread, not being all the way professional with it yet, and booking time, and none of them wanted to leave, none of them wanted to like take the next day, and they just got into it. Like, so that's a crazy studio story I ever had. You know what I'm saying? Besides being in the studio like Mike Will or Lex Luger or like the greats, you know what I'm saying? That was just a crazy story. But as far as a club night, man, I would say craziest club night was I say Stadium, because we blew like 20 bands in that bitch. Like, we turned the fuck up. And that joint Jai gave us a name out here. Yeah, we turned up for that. The Stadium was a crazy night. Like, yeah, that turned us up crazy, turned me up crazy. That might be my craziest night out in the city, for real. Well, out now I got Krown County. Y'all can all get that on all platforms, Krown County. It's buzzing, you know what I'm saying? The single booted buzzing heavy in the strip clubs, the clubs, Schemes pushing it, all the DJs, Say, Trevo pushing it. What's his name? Damn, I know, Steve-O pushing that joint heavy. Like, everybody showing love to that joint. But I got another project, like, we just working on the marketing behind it now, like trying to figure out where we gonna drop it, but it's done, ready to go. So I'm always working, so I'm like ahead of the curve. I'm like 4, 5, 6 projects in, and I only gave y'all 2. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always working. So. Our Instagram, you catch me on Instagram, official Krown Vic, official KROWNVIC, and on Twitter is Krown Vic, KROWNVIC _. And that's where you catch me on social media. All right, cool.
Check. There we go.
Yo. That.
All right, boom. Just hold up the sign.
All right.
Some shit like that.
Krown, you fucking off the porch.
Yeah.
All right, it's your boy Krown Vic. You fucking off the porch. Damn.